Hi everyone, this is Joanne from Melbourne with I guess it's this kind of introduction. I don't have any makeup on today apart from some BB cream because it's really hot. Um, so if you can hear some kind of noise in the background, it's my portable air conditioner. Melbourne's experiencing a bit of a heat wave and it's ghastly. Just to let you know, this morning when I was having a shower, I was having a cool shower, and when I grabbed my towel, I felt like the towel had just come off a heating rail. So that's how warm it is. And when I washed my hair, I went outside just to water a couple of plants, and my hair was dry within 5 minutes. I mean, it's only short, so. But even so, it's due for a haircut, and there's no way it would take 5 minutes to dry without a hairdryer. So anyway, I have got a few videos coming up that I'm in the process of editing. One of them is a look at some luggage that I just bought. I've got a Sally Hansen nail polish review I want to talk about, and a couple of other things. Makeup organisation. I've just filmed my bathroom and the way that I've set that up. So they're all coming. But this is really a quick video by way of introducing myself and why I started this channel. I've had a few health issues since 2009. For some reason, I developed chronic asthma, and it's a kind of an allergy asthma. Certain things trigger it off quite badly. Certain wines, certain things with preservatives. I can't take Nurofen, like ibuprofen or paracetamol or aspirin. So, any kind of just mild pain relief is out of the question. I seriously think that, what I'd never really understood was how one day you can take all these things and then the next day somehow everything has changed. But that's essentially what happened back in 2009. So it was exactly 4 years ago in February. So I take a preventer every day, and I need to do that. I've also got chronic sinus infection, chronic sinus issues, blocked sinuses, so I've had difficulty smelling things, which is not too bad when it's not a good smell, but it's such a pain in the bum because, people say, oh wow, smell this, and I can't smell a thing. So, and I want to be able to smell, beautiful fragrances. So I can overdo my perfume sometimes, and people kind of, I can sort of, well, I never know because I can't smell it. So anyway, and if I just have to rush today, it's because I've got some sort of procedure tomorrow, and I'm having to take this stuff today to sort of clean out my system, and so I've just made sure that all of the bathrooms are well stocked, and I'm not looking forward to this at all. But anyway, I thought I'd get this in before that started. Now, I did want to talk about the reason for this channel, and I've named this channel Rediscovering Me 50 because as I was heading towards my 50th birthday, I guess I started to really think about my body, and not the least of which was this onset of asthma. I started to think about my body and also the way I looked, my skin, and I was never really good at skincare. If I could turn back the clock, I would. I have significant sun damage, and while we live in a very sunny country, I'm not a big fan of summer heat, so I don't often go out in the sun, although, you know, I certainly did get sunburned quite a number of times in my younger days. But the thing that I didn't really take notice of was I'm an avid skier, so I've been skiing since I was a child, and you know I thought it was cool to have that sunburned look, you know, very tanned look in the wintertime, even though it was usually with sunglasses or goggle marks, so the big white eyes. But anyway, and so I've got really significant sun damage because of that. I didn't have any idea really what I was doing, and so I'm paying the price now. You know, as I was heading towards 50, realizing that, you know, I just didn't like the way I looked. I mean, I've never really liked the way I looked, but, you know, I had a happy marriage, and, um, you know, I was just really grateful for the fact that, you know, I didn't have to worry about, well, I didn't think I had to worry about the way I looked, because he loved me anyway. Which then brings me on to 6 months after I turned 50. Um, I my husband left, and he's with someone that I know, and it's taken the last 2 years to really come to terms with a lot of things. It's been a roller coaster ride, and I still wake up days just not believing that I am where I am. Was it my fault? Was it his fault? I've gone through blaming myself. I've gone through blaming him. I still haven't got over my anger issues. I still haven't got over him. I don't know that there's anyone that I could love ever again quite the same. I don't know that I could ever trust anyone again. And it's made me quite paranoid about most of my relationships, because it really did take the wind out of my sails, I guess. So that's why I've called this channel Rediscovering Me, because I think there's a lot of things I do need to discover about myself. You know, I went without for a lot of years, and I'm still going to have to go without, but you know, there's a lot of things that I didn't really take note of because I just didn't. And so I want to enjoy things that I've never had a chance to enjoy before. One of those things is makeup, and beauty products, and you know, skincare and things like that. So I'm having a ball watching YouTube videos and discovering a whole new world that I just didn't know existed. And somehow it makes me feel good about myself, and I think that's a good thing. Anyway, that's in a nutshell what this channel is about. So it's going to have a whole heap of different things, you know, to be quite varied, but it will be about me and the things that I'm going to take pleasure in. Shopping and travel and yeah, beauty and those sorts of things. So yeah, so I hope you will join me for the ride, and this is a big step for me. I'm not really good at, while I've got a public position, I'm in front of a lot of people a lot of the time. I'm not really an upfront person. I don't like being in the spotlight, so to speak. So like that, I've probably got actually very low self-esteem, and that's what I want to improve on. You know, I think if anything I've learned the last couple of years is that, you know, my separation has given me a worse sense of myself, and that has to stop. My children have suffered. I've got 4 children who are 24, and I've got twins, boy-girl, a son, 24, boy-girl twins who are 22, and a daughter who is 20. They've suffered too, and I'm so sorry that they've had to go through this and that they now watch their father moving on very easily with another person, and I know they're finding that difficult. So, but anyway, enough about that. I really do want to talk about some of the positive things about being single again, because I've discovered there are quite a lot, and I must admit, moving into this place, when I moved into the wardrobe and filled all of the drawers, there's no room for him. I don't know how I made room for him in the first place, so that's interesting. So anyway, I'll catch you later, and thanks for watching.